Children are being taught to accept uncritically whatever they're told. Because, as communities go, if the citizens can vote only the way they're told, a community approaches despotism.
It's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 6 fight preview show. We are in week number 6 of the US6 fight pool. But we're going to take the opportunity in the video version to preview the weekly fights. Yes, we're going to preview the weekly fights. Understand this is brought to you by the usual suspect 6. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at US6 on IG.
Usual suspect 6.
You see it in the ticker there. Y'all can visit us at usualsuspect6.com and grab some of the illest merch in the landscape from shop usualsuspect6.com. That helped me navigate through these weekly boxing picks. We got 3 picks this week and 3 fights to keep our eyes on this week. I got the Queen Shawa in the building. I mean, let the people know where they can follow you at and what you've been up to lately, Shawa.
Salute, how you doing, Oddfella? And shout out to everyone listening. I could be found here on YouTube at Shawa La Ya 77. Can also be found on IG, and that would be T_money77SF. And lastly on X, Militant Mind 7.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, once again, I thank you for pulling up to the show this week. We got 3 fights in store, but before we get into these 3 fights, let me break down the criteria that we use within this US6 fight pool. You know what I mean? Now, the fights we pick and the fights that the players in the US6 fight pool are paying attention to are all world championship fights. Queen. So we talking about the Ring Magazine belt. You talking about the shady WBA belt, the IBF belt, the even more shady WBC belt.
Yes.
And of course, I guess you could call them the little bro, the little brother, the WBO. We pick all those fights, y'all, male and female, as you will see in this show. We also picked the Reggie belt. Queen, you know what a Reggie belt is?
That would be the regular.
Yes, that will be the WBA regular world belt. We picked those fights, those titles as well. We also pick certain main events, 10 or 12 rounds. There might be exceptions, sometimes even 8 rounders, you know what I mean? But for the most part, it's 10 or 12 rounds. Of course, important divisional matchups. And for the players, any player can request a vote to add or remove a pick. Once again, any player can request a vote to add or remove a pick. So if there's a pick or if there's a fight that a player feels that needs to be on the US6 fight card, they have the right to request a vote. However, the vote requests will be approved or denied by the league commissioner. Queen, you know who the league commissioner is?
That would be the professor, Oddfella.
Yes, your favorite get your most hated Oddfella is the league commissioner. But I'm a fair commissioner. I must say, I'm a fair commissioner.
Absolutely.
let's break down the point system because in order to win the US6 fight pool, you know what I mean, in order to be the holder of the crystal ball, you got to stack those points up, you know what I mean? And this is how it breaks down. We give 2 points for the correct outcome. Of course, not the loss, you know what I mean? But the winner draw, you get 2 points off the bat. If you get the correct type of decision, whether it's UD, MD, SD, split decision, technical decision, or TKO, you get a point for that added on to your correct outcome. 3 points right there. You get another point added on if you get the correct stoppage round. I mean, so you could be pulling away with 4 points. Or if you call it a draw, you get 2 plus 3, you know what I mean, for getting the draw. Now, if you got the incorrect outcome, that's -1 points off your weekly tally in a dig, and that's crow. You know what I mean? You don't want to eat that crow, especially this season. Crow will definitely set you back. So yeah, you don't want no crow. And you don't want to have no missed picks, because missed picks are -2 points off your tally as well. So yeah, that's the breakdown of the point system. We are kind of like 1 quarter in through the season, mid-season for season 2. But if you want to join in for the next season, which starts January 2026, make sure you follow us on Instagram and get more information. Once again, US6 on IG, on Instagram, or hit up any of the usual suspects, whether we on YouTube or whether we on IG, Twitter, all that good stuff. And we can give you definitely more information of how to become a player of the US6 fight pool. Yes, indeed, there is a $15 entry fee, but all that money is directed to the top player. Yeah, to the top player of the season. They get all the funds, as well as the championship jacket, as well as being the honorary holder of the crystal ball. But without further ado, yeah, let's get into some of these fight picks, Queen.
Yes, sir. Let's share.
Once again, this is brought to you by the Usual Suspect 6. Salute to the Queen Shawala for pulling up on us this evening. Yes, indeed. So let's start off with some of these female championships that I'm not very versed with some of these ladies, to be honest.
Okay.
To be honest, like, we gonna start off with the wrong one. We're gonna start off with the wrong one, but but yeah, we're gonna start off with the Desley Robinson card.
Okay.
I believe Juarez and Nery is also up on there as well.
Correct.
Let me see.
It's a usual suspect day.
And I still picked the wrong one. Now, make sure y'all smash that like button as this premieres on the US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub right here on YouTube. Yes, indeed.
Smash the like button, share, and if you have not, most definitely subscribe. And follow the US6 on IG. Follow Shawala on IG. That would be T_money77SF.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, well, so let's start off with this unification fight. Unification in the middleweight division. IBF, WBO's on the line.
Yes, sir.
I believe Desley Robinson, she got both belts or one belt?
Both.
She got both belts. She's a unified champion. She's 10-3 going against Logan Holler or Holler.
I believe it's Holler.
Yeah. I don't know. It can't be, man. Holler. Well, she about to hold the L, in my opinion.
I believe it's well.
Check out Desley Robinson, because I'm not really too impressed with her neither, man, to be honest.
I saw some footage and she's looking a little bit better, to be honest, but for what that's worth. How about that?
Well, I mean, for what that's worth, she is, again, a unified champion at the middleweight division. She's fighting out of Australia. She is 37 years old. 10-3 record, 3 KOs. She's never been stopped out of 3 losses. Now, just perusing through her short resume, we can see that she lost to a very inexperienced fighter here, Millicent Abugulin.
Abogbulin.
Yeah, something like that. And that was at junior middleweight, but that was 2 years ago, mind you.
Correct.
She's been active. She's been active though.
She a little stint there.
She lost to Lanny Daniels. Now, I know who Lanny Daniels is, and she just lost to
Clarissa Shields. That would be correct. And I must not let people forget that Clarissa did pull her up to heavy. I just got to let that be known. That face should look familiar to folks.
And there you see the washing that she took by Clarissa DeWoe Shields.
Correct. Yep. Look at her weight, though. Again, this woman came from light heavy and was still light.
I don't know. She up there with 188, 174, 184, 180.
Right. And then she's gone down for 168, 168. Heavy, women's heavy.
Yeah.
She fights at light heavy though, for sure.
So
one more too. We just saw this lady.
She took an L from Lanny Daniels. Now, this on paper don't look good. I don't know who Kay Scott is.
Yes, you do. You do.
Do I? Because but right now, she ain't jogging my mind right now. Neither is her name.
She fought last month.
This does not look good right here when you lose into somebody that's 1-0.
Absolutely. Kay fought last month. She fought Olivia Curry. That was actually a pick'em. You remember that thing?
Yeah. Now I do. Now I remember. It was a pick'em. You right. She's now 4-1-1. That don't make no sense.
She fought Desley as well.
Okay, so she fought Desley twice. She fought her in her second fight, beat her, and then she lost. Okay, so Desley got she was able to avenge that loss. At least, right. Okay, I'll give you some credit for that. I'll give you some credit for that, Desley. You know what I mean? So other than that, she beat Chloe Chaos. Damn, what a name. Let me check her box right. Yo, she look like some chaos up in this.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't even got her any of her attributes listed.
I wonder why.
Chaos is just a southpaw. You know what I mean? From Melbourne, Australia. You know what I mean? Let me see what Chloe Chaos got up in this shit. You know what I mean? She been fighting debutantes and girls with losing record. I bet you this girl right here from India somewhere.
She's out of Melbourne, fighting out of Melbourne. Yeah, you know what? Looking at another site, I don't see her information either listed. It's kind of strange.
Oh, this girl's from Thailand.
That girl's an alien. She's not from America, clearly.
Okay, so that was Desley Robinson's last win. Chloe Chaos. Put some respect on that name. I mean,
She's
that was a Yo, I'm trying. There's not much to work with right here. You know what I mean? Let's go to Logan Holler though. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Anything last you want to say about Miss Desley Robinson?
Just that again. She's actually looking to be in better shape. As we see, she has a fairly short record. She's been putting in work though. She's looking better than she did her last fight. I will give her that.
Okay, and then her opponent got definitely a mug on her. Logan Holler. 11 wins, 3 losses to 1 draw. 4 of those wins were by KO. She fights out of the orthodox stance. She's 34 years old, fighting out of the US of A out of South Carolina.
Yes,
she's 5'7", and I'm definitely not impressed with her resume at all. All.
She has a good name on there. She got beat by it, but yeah. She got Hannah Rankin on there. Hannah's not bad.
Yeah.
I should just say she's known.
She got washed though. Look at that.
Oh yeah, as I said, she got beat.
I mean,
she got beat.
That's a queen's washing right there.
Yes, sir.
Chevelle Hall back. She got some experience. Lost to her. But her best win's probably Sylvia's Sabatos.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, even though Sabatos' record is something different, but right?
She's a journeywoman. 16 and 10.
Yeah, clearly.
Look at all these red cans. I mean, she up and down with it. And
yes.
Look at the weight. Her best win was against a girl that was in a lower weight class.
Good Lord, that would be why. How that worked. Oof.
I'm not impressed with her. Her last fight was against Takia Farmer, who was 0-1 at the time.
She's 0-2 now, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, she took a stoppage, padded the record of Miss Logan Holler.
She reminds me of Chris Cyborg for some strange reason. A little bit.
Yeah, she does have some cyborg-ish qualities.
Features, yeah.
For lack of better words. I don't know if she could fight like Cyborg.
No, she doesn't.
I highly doubt that. I definitely will be picking Miss Desley Robinson, even though I'm not impressed with her resume at all. But yeah, for all fight fans that like putting some shillings, like doing those parlays and whatnot, I think it's a safe bet that Desley Robinson will be retaining both them belts.
Absolutely, no question. I mean, any stranger things have happened, but looking at the tape, yeah.
All right, let's get into this WBC light flyweight championship. Lourdes Juarez.
Yes.
Who's the champion.
Yes.
38-4 up against Jessica Nery Plata, who's 30-2. I'm gonna let you take the floor, Queen. Tell us about Lourdes Juarez.
Okay. In my humble opinion, this one is gonna be the banger for the ladies' fights. Lourdes is the WBC World Light Fly Champion. She is the older lady. I believe she's 38 years old. And Jessica is 31. Jessica, well, let me go on with Lourdes. She is actually a very good fighter. I'm trying to think if she's beaten anyone that we are familiar with, and I don't think so. You're looking, yeah, I don't believe I'm familiar with any of those names.
No.
38-4, 5 knockouts in that. And she has been stopped, it looks like one time, right? Very early.
Very early. In a fourth fight, but against a bum.
Jasmine Ortega, correct. Yeah. Yeah. Her first.
The thing I gotta say real quick is that a lot of these places she's fighting is obscure.
She's definitely a domestic level. As a matter of fact, you look at this is her first fight in America. First.
That's a fact. So she's not well traveled. Maybe well traveled in the back bush of Mexico. But like who's this Ashley Gonzalez Macias? She lost to her twice. And she did I guess a little bit of a better job in the second fight. Both championship fights. Let me take a look at her. Where is she at? She got 7 KOs. Damn. Okay.
Interesting, right? Only 2 losses.
Oh, she moved up in weight.
And she only has 19 bouts. Oof. 32. Chiquita. Asley Chiquita. Interesting. I haven't heard of her, but
well, she's in a weight class above, so that says that Lourdes Juarez is moving down in weight to challenge for this light flyweight championship. But once again, I'm not at all impressed with her resume.
The resume may not be great, but I think you're gonna enjoy the fight. I think it'll be a very good fight. I'm not impressed with the resume either. You gotta see her though. It's pretty interesting.
I'm more impressed with Jessica Nery Plata though.
Oh yes, sir.
It's a usual suspect.
30-2, 3 KOs, hasn't been stopped. She's a little bit bigger at 5'3".
Correct.
But I think she's a little bit more traveled. It does say she's inactive. Speak on Jessica Nery Plata for us.
Now, Jessica has only fought outside of Central America as well 3 times. This will be 4. She has been out of the ring for 2 years, but she is actually calling for this belt. So clearly, she sees something. She's feeling some kind of way. It's brought her up out of retirement, and very good fighter as well. And as a matter of fact, she beat another fighter that was on our pick'ems, I believe, 2 weeks ago, Kim Clavel out of Canada, who won against Sol Kudos.
Indeed, that's a very notable win. Beating her, yeah, that's a very good win in her hometown.
It was a good
Laval,
fight.
Montreal, yeah. And this Jessica Yolanda Bop is also a good one, I believe.
Bop, yes.
Yeah, she got some. Sandra Robles, who was 24-3 at the time. I put some respect on that as well.
This lady has a very clean style. I think people. I mean, if anything, if you just want to see what she's working with, watch that Kim Clavel fight. Very good fight. Very good fighter. And again, Lourdes, despite her record, is as well. This is actually going to be a very good female fight, and maybe a harder pick'em for some, maybe not for others.
Put some respect on her beating Sarah Borman in Germany.
She's
and
a road warrior.
And they deducted a point from her in that fight.
She's a road warrior for the most part. Like I say, 3 fights outside of, including this one, will be 4. So, and I believe one of these women is with MVP. So, shout out to Long Chin Jacob.
Indeed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be going with
Usual Suspect 6.
Nery in this, the challenger.
I am.
Juarez is the champion. And I gotta put some respect. Both of these ladies have been working. Like, look at a lot of these girls that are championship level. They got like 15 fights.
Correct.
These ladies have been putting in work.
They've been in the game.
Over 40 fights. There are 32 fights right there. So, yeah.
Yeah, 2011, 2013. So they've definitely been putting in work down there. I would advise people to watch some film on them though, because they are some good fighters. And again, despite Juarez's record on the surface, she's a little dogged. She's a good fighter.
Indeed. I got Nery for probably the unanimous decision in that fight. That's going to be both on Saturday on the same card on DAZN, I believe. You know what I mean? So what I guess I deem as the feature fight of the week. We have Danny Garcia making his farewell to the sport.
Yes.
After his somewhat of embarrassing loss. I won't say he quit, but Papa Garcia did, I guess, throw in the towel, stop the fight for Danny in his last fight against Pop the Top and the Roof's Missing. Old it airs Larry Lara. So yeah, Danny has hopefully shook that off and is returning to close what I deem is a very, very good career.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
And this is a question that I received as well, and I'm definitely not clear. Because of the title of the bout, what is it? Farewell to Brooklyn, correct?
Yes.
So is he just no longer going to fight in New York, or this is actually a retirement fight?
Just a retirement. I think this is a retirement fight.
Okay.
I think Danny has had some of his best or his greatest moments in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. So this is kind of like an ode to Brooklyn in his last fight. Kind of reminiscent how Jay-Z did his when he said he was going to retire and he did his last show at the MSG.
Right.
So yeah, that's what Danny's trying to do, and that's what kind of makes me think that this is going to be a pretty easy fight to pick on.
Have you watched Daniel Gonzalez?
Not at all. Not at all. But before we get into old Daniel Gonzalez and Mr. Danny Garcia, there is some other highlights to this card. Farewell Brooklyn.
Yes.
We're saying hello to Keith Tsunami Cologne. Now, I know he's been on the platform. I mean, and a couple of the other brothers' platforms. Shout out 503 and, of course, TD Sports Talk.
I've had him on mine.
It's a usual suspect.
He's in action in the 6th round against who appears to be somewhat of a live dog. I wouldn't say Well, I like seeing this. Guys that are both early in their career and they're both undefeated. Not familiar with David Calabro, but
Yeah.
go check him out right now. Damn, they got his shoe. Okay,
Yeah.
it's what it is when you got old boy's driver's license as the box rec picture.
Sure, interesting. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, he's about to be some food for Tsunami, I believe. I don't know when you see that, bro. Okay, so he's fighting the guy. He's 5'4". He's fighting out of Aston, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, early in his career. Oh shoot. I know he ain't beat our boy. Damn.
Wow, here we go. 2. Can't beat that with a stick. What? 2 drivers like both out of Pennsylvania. What's going on?
Let me just pull it off that box trick right there. But yeah, back to David Calabro. He does have a win over our boy Michael Turner.
Correct. 2.
Damn, he beat him twice. In the first, both in the first round.
It's a usual suspect take.
Oh shit!
Lord, he's only had 4-round fights, but yeah, so it seems.
Damn. Okay. I mean, shout out to him. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go see what this individual is working with, David Calabro. Interesting.
Damn. Well, he's gonna be hungry, looking to further his resume, and this is of course his best opponent to date. I mean, best opponent to date, and if he beats Keith Tsunami Cologne, they'll definitely be able to change that picture up.
Don't comment. They could do that. We working.
Oh, okay. We also got Gabriel Rosado, King Gabe, the championship journeyman. Respectfully, 27-17 with that one draw. He's coming up against another pretty legendary journeyman, Ivan Alexander. So yeah, this makes for a decent fight. It might be a sparring session though, for real.
I'm hoping not. Let's just get it. Let's get it. You know, y'all in there. Let's go on and get it.
Okay, we also got the WOW heavyweight championship on the line. You know what WOW is?
No. What is the WOW?
It's a relatively new sanctioning body.
Interesting.
You know, white on white violence.
Oh,
so we got Damian Neba.
Wow, V. I would have said. Okay.
So we got Damian Neba, undefeated. 16-0, up against Joey DeWetko. Joey DeWetko.
Yes.
And of course he's a guy that we've seen plenty of times. I think Neba's on Top Rank, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen him on a couple Top Rank cards, but
I'm not really familiar off top.
He's on his career with Brooklyn. Let me pull him up real quick then.
Yeah, his face doesn't even look.
The Polish guy, 6'7", pretty good reach, 86.
Yes.
You know how Top Rank does. You got a Polish guy fighting out of New Jersey. They got some fans out there in New Jersey with the Polish fan base. I remember when Thomas Adamek was doing numbers in Newark. You know what I mean? So yeah, they got Damian Knee, but he's 29 years old. Like I said, 6'7", 10 KOs. Who has he beat? He beat Michael Polite Coffee. That was a washed coffee though.
Interesting. Yeah.
That was a very washed coffee. But that was by UD.
Curtis
also beat No Parte Larte, Richard Larte. Stopped him. And this is a good win. Andres Warzik. I mean, he knocked him out, like I said, in New Jersey, in Newark. Probably a good crowd.
You missed Curtis Harper there too, it looks like.
Oh yeah, you stopped him in 8.
Interesting.
Yeah, you got some names on here. I mean, even Terrell Woods.
Mm-hmm.
See the 50 losses, but yeah, this is some work. Terrell Jamal Woods will work a motherfucker. Nah, I don't know about a nigga named Knife Didier. I don't know.
That's an exotic knife.
Let me pull him up. Shit.
Definitely exotic knife.
Yo, your mama names you Knife.
Man, I'm done. Sir.
So yeah, he gonna be beat. No pun intended. He's gonna be fighting Joey DeWeco.
Did you see the disparity there in height? But yet DeWeco has the longer reach. Kind of interesting.
Nah, Neba got like an 86 rank.
Now check out DeWeco's
70.
But he's 5'10", and the other gentleman is 6'7". Interesting.
Nah, that's still like DeWeco ain't gonna. It's gonna be hard for him to get inside 86 inch reach with 70. You're only 5'10". You only got 70-inch reach. I'm 5'8.5". Let's say 5'9", and my reach is 73 inches.
Oh well, we're different. We built different.
Okay, so yeah, DeWeco's gonna have some problems on his hands. I mean,
yeah, I definitely think so. I just thought it was interesting. 5'10" to 6'7". Interesting.
He is crafty though. Now, old school ball head's back.
Yeah, Sherbert.
Mm-hmm.
Sherbert in the house.
Sugar Sherbert. Chris Colbert is back. I thought he was retired. Primetime is back. Of course, a 17-3 record.
Cooking up them wings and all that right there.
Yeah, I heard he need to work on the mac and cheese.
I heard he need to work on the wings.
Of course, he took L's to Hector Luis Garcia, who is, I think, recently retired.
Yes, he is. I was kind of surprised to hear that. Interesting.
Yes, Hector Luis has retired from the sport. A decent career. Of course, I wouldn't say it's a Hall of Fame career or nothing like that, but he did touch a belt. I mean, he did have a decent fight with Tank Davis and probably
Lamont.
A lot of money.
And Lamont.
Oh yeah, Lamont Roach. Yeah. Can we say Lamont Roach retired though?
I think so. I believe so, huh?
Yeah, shout out Lamont. I mean, I don't think he gets enough respect for that.
Of course he doesn't. Interesting. Of course.
So Sugar Sherbert then went on to beat Jose El Rayo Venezuela. I think this fight, if I can remember right, was controversial.
It was.
I think most people thought El Rayo won that. Can you speak on that?
I don't. I actually had chose Jose Valenzuela. And I do feel like in that first fight, because that was, I believe, Plant versus Benavidez card, I felt like he actually eked by, because I believe he was knocked down once or twice in that fight. Colbert, that is. But I feel like he eked out the win. I feel like he put more hands on Jose. But that second one,
Yeah, it was decisive.
that one was no joke. As a matter of fact, he did the prison pose on him, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah, Rayo did the prison pose on him.
Damn.
Remember, that was a nasty knockout where Colbert wasn't listening to his corner.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
This was also somewhat nasty in his next fight against Omar Salcedo Gamez.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
wasn't. Nobody was expecting that. A pro box card. It was almost like I was thinking Colbert was just in a showcase fight, but pro box cards are never showcase fights to you. The main events are usually well matched, evenly matched.
They are.
And but it's just one of those ignorances where I didn't know who Salcedo was.
Me either. And due to not knowing, I thought going forward, seeing him again, that he would be kind of a dog, and he ended up fighting Andy Cruz next and lost, and then Isak Cruz after that and lost. He didn't look good at all, like compared to Colbert. So, interesting.
Yeah, there you go. Omar Salcedo Gamez, Isak Cruz, the Andy Cruz, their back-to-back losses against the Cruzes in a day. But yeah, that's Colbert. He'll be back against Blas Ezekiel Caro, who's a quintessential journeyman in an 8-rounder. We also got Rashad Matty. I believe he used to be, at one point, he was signed with Matchroom. I guess Eddie cut him loose. He's back in action against, still undefeated, and now back in action in the 8-rounder against Jose Angulo, who's a journeyman. So it seems like it's a keep busy fight for him. Quincy Williams, not familiar with him, 5-0, but he seems to be match tough against a guy that he's fighting 13-1, but his last fight.
Interesting. No picture on the other guy either, so no familiarity, but interesting.
Where does this guy fight at? Like, he's at 160 1 minute, and then he's welterweight the other fight, and then this year he back up at middleweight. What we doing?
How old is he? 22, that's why. I mean, not that that's normal, but the younger guys can, they can play around with their weight like that for now.
Christian Cangalosi, not familiar with him. He fights at 154. Is it a guy that we need to keep our eyes on? Italian. Fights out of Brooklyn right now. 11-0, 5 KOs. Who is he beat?
No familiarity here. Not a one.
Okay. Before we get to the main event, Dominique Crowder, 18-0, bantamweight, fighting Fernando Diaz. Not familiar with both of these guys. Let me look at him real quick before we close it off.
The name sounds familiar for some crazy reason, but the opponents definitely aren't. So,
okay,
interesting. Okay.
He beat Duke Makai. That's my countryman.
I see.
Damn.
First round knockout.
I think I remember that. Yeah, that hurt.
That was last year. Okay. You have to go check this gentleman out too.
I'm not too mad at his resume. I see some like high level journeyman. That's a good win, like a good knockout over who was once thought of a future champion. I mean, a solid contender in Duke Makai. But Yeah, I'm not definitely not hating on his resume. He got a lot of veterans, guys with experience. He beat
I see.
another guy we're familiar with. I mean, shout out Marlon Sims. Beat him when he was undefeated by unanimous decision.
Sure did.
So okay. Dominique Crowder. Yeah, and he's going to be fighting Fernando Diaz. And I believe a 10-rounder. But okay, so the main event, Daniel Gonzalez is the opponent for this Farewell Brooklyn. 22-4-1. He does have a funny looking head. I don't know if the barber, the guy got his lineup lopsided or what, or he just got an extra piece of skull that makes his head lopsided. I don't know.
He looks different on camera, I will say that, but he looks like he's moonlighting as a fighter because he just doesn't look like a boxer, in my opinion.
El Gallo is fights out of the orthodox stance, 5'8", short reach, 68-inch reach, and he fights out of Queens. Get the money.
Yes, sir.
22-4-1. Stopped once. 7 of his wins coming by KO. All right, let's look here. I see some notable names already, but let's start from the bottom. Yeah. Okay, Ken Alvarez, 6-0-2. Yeah.
Chris Algieri. Oh,
Samuel Amoko. Where you see Algieri? There you go.
What fight? Yeah. Interesting.
And it looked that. Well, you got some rounds in it.
Yeah. The fight that I saw him in is the Ken McMahon.
Usual suspect.
I saw that. I might have saw Michael Anderson.
Oh, Ken McMahon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he started his career. Oh shit! He started his career at welterweight, then went back down to 140, and now
we back for a second.
Yeah, he's moving on up, and I believe this fight will be contested at 154, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotta be, because we know Danny definitely, it's super welter.
This right here, Pedro Ananian, he lost in a close decision to him. That's not a bad name.
Pedro?
Yeah, Pedro's Ananian. But I don't know. Is it enough to upset the apple cart against Danny?
It just depends on what Danny we're gonna see, and that's my only concern here. After his last fight, because I really didn't understand what we saw on his last fight. I didn't.
So last October, so he's been out of the ring for about a year, Daniel Gonzalez. Last October, he did beat this guy, Michael Anderson, who's looks on paper to be a power puncher. 18 KOs. Out of his 24 wins, been stopped once. But yeah.
Yeah, another
Vendetti. And he got washed too. But Greg Vendetti, nah.
I would advise people to definitely go watch this gentleman before they.
Emmanuel Larte back in 2013. Ain't that his claim to fame? He stunned Errol Spence way back when. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Interesting.
That's Daniel Gonzalez's best win. Probably I would say is Michael Anderson.
So it seems.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see that 4 turn into a 5 come Saturday.
I hope so.
Definitely. It's just, will it be by stoppage or will it be by UD? I think the safe bet is to go by UD.
I think so as well because Danny, again, I still feel away about that lower fight. I cannot lie. I don't know what was going on there, so we shall see. UD definitely the safe bet. Definitely the safe bet. I don't know if that hook gonna be hooking. I just don't know.
Indeed. Well, that was all the fights that y'all need to keep your eyes on for this week, and all the players in the US6 fight pool need to be submitting their picks for this week. The deadline is Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time for this week, which is week 6. Once again, Danny Garcia against Gonzalez. We got Juarez, the WBC champion, against Jessica Nery Plata, and we got Desley Robinson, the unified champion, against Logan. Holler in the dig. Next week we'll be back breaking down Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley. I mean,
good fight, but interesting.
There is some news coming out of the UK that one of the pick'ems on next week's card between Fraser Clark and Jimmy TKV might be canceled due to an injury from TKV. There is rumors that he injured his rib and will be taken out of the fight. No word if there's going to be a replacement yet, but if there is a replacement opponent, might bump it out of being a pick'em.
Right.
Might bump it out of being a pick'em, but we shall see. We definitely shall see. Shawa, let the people know once again where they can follow you at, and if you got any new videos on the come up or any new lives upcoming on the channel.
Again, you can find me here on YouTube at Shawa La Ya, 3 different words, 77. And on IG, that will be T_money 77SF. On X, you can find me at 7militantmind7. Haven't really been producing any videos. I did go live last Friday before the Lima versus Boots fight. Just random. And I'm considering doing some random lives here and there. So just keep an eyeball out for your girl.
Indeed. And once again, thank you for pulling up to the US6 Fight Previews. Let me pull up the leaderboards real quick. I know you don't want to see it. But we got to salute the number one right now after 5 weeks of fight pool action. TD Sports Talk is in first place with 29 points. Your favorite, your most hated, is right behind them with 27. Salute to the rookie in season 2, Michael Ray, currently in third place, 1 point behind me. We all got identical records of 13-5. So once again, it puts precedence on how accurate you make your picks. Is definitely a decider on how many points and where you're going to be ranked. Queen 71, who was the holder of the crystal ball for 2 weeks straight, has now dropped down to number 4 with 26 points as well. Shout out Ricky 905, 25 points, holding steady at 5th position, tied with the Good Doctor, also with 25 points. D-Man Jr. has risen up in the rankings with 21 points, tied with Stay Ready Mac. Both of them got a record of 11-7. 503 Lion was the early crystal ball holder, leading the leaderboards for 2 weeks straight, and has been making a deathly fall definitely far.
Yeah,
Ranked
yes,
number
we
7. 18 points, 10-8 record. Rookie D free, having a hard go of it, but he had a good week in week 5, 10-8 record, and Queen Shawa.
Number 9, tugging at the. It's all good.
I mean, usually a point behind D free, and there's really not much separation from the bottom from the top. You know what I mean? But you do got an identical record of 10-8. But like I said, you know what I mean, it's vital that you don't eat that crow.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy. But you know what? It's all good. I do this for fun. Yeah.
Indeed.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for helping me navigate through some of these female championship fights. And definitely added to the program. So, Queen, most definitely thank you.
Ooh.
Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. That's at US6 on IG. Check out the websites, ticker below, usualsuspect6.com. Shop usualsuspect6.com as well. Salute to the brothers. Make sure y'all check out all of our content, whether it be Tales from the B-Side, Usual Suspect Sundays, or Bullshitting on the Beltway, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. In the dig. I'm your host, your favorite yet your most hated Oddfella. Salute to the Usual Suspects. And I'm Gizzo.
Usual Suspect 6.